piercing the corporate veil succeeds in 50% of all cases. Too many people are failing to follow these easy corporate formalities. Piercing the veil also occurs within LLCs and LPs. So you need to take these steps to make sure you are protected. Now, I'm really pleased with this book because we have some great stories and lessons and tips so that you can beat the odds. You're not going to be one of those 50% people or entities that has their veil pierced. You're going to learn how to stay protected. Now, some of the stories in this book deal with George Washington and the American Revolution, whereby the Patriots pierced the veil into the British East India Company, the most detested corporation of all time. So during the Revolution, we were not only fighting the British Crown, we were fighting the British East India Company, and we prevailed. It was the greatest piercing in world history. And here we are. America is the result. Another great story deals with the communist takeover case. In 1995, the Communist Party tried to take over two private corporations, and a judge in San Francisco allowed this to happen. Now, thankfully, 3 California judges stood up to the Communist Party and said, no, you cannot take over private assets. So you've got to read the Communist Takeover case in Veil Not Fail. Also, we have a case involving George Soros, the billionaire funder of progressive causes. And you get to read how he used his lawyers and the courts to avoid his veil from being pierced. So the important message here is that you've got to maintain the corporate formalities to stay protected. As the book indicates, it's easy to do, but if you don't do it, if you don't follow these easy steps, the results can be very dramatic. You can lose everything you own. All right? The other thing to know is if someone else owes you money, a corporation owes you money, or a person who appears to be poor but has a rich corporation, you can pierce their veil to get paid. So if someone owes you money through a corporation or otherwise, this book will tell you how to get at their money. All right, 50% of the time, the veil is pierced. This book shows you how to avoid that from happening. So I really encourage you to read Veil Not Fail. You need to stay protected. The tips and solutions and strategies are in this book. Thank you very much.